Hello everyone, my name is Justin Osborne. Typically when someone contracts a terrible illness, it is usually due to an ill habit they may have had. Now I know that may sound crazy, but whether it be drinking, smoking, or doing drugs, whether it may be, today we're going to be talking about how smoking negatively affects your health. Now I have gathered several information from the CDC, the FDA, stating as why smoking cigarettes is terrible for your inner system. Now, most people just think the lungs are involved. However, so many other major parts of our bodies are affected as well. And if you stop smoking today, you could heal your body before it is compromised. To start off with, let's jump into what everyone just thinks smoking affects and the side effects of smoke in the lungs. Now, smoking cigarettes hurt the body in so many different ways: heart, lungs, body, brain, vessels, blood, you name it. Now we're just going to talk about lungs. Smoke in the lungs, otherwise known as a carcinogen, causes lung cancer. Just seen right here, which is a tumor. Lung cancer. CDC states that cigarettes are the #1 leading cause for lung cancer in the United States. This process can be healed depending on the time, versus 5 years or 25 years of smoking. Now in the 5-year individual, way more likely to be healed. 25-year-old individual, chances are much lower, unfortunately. Now these healing methods can be green tea, steam therapy. Now the steam therapy works by loosening up ill materials in your lungs, filtering them out. The green tea, anti-inflammatory. Now that I have discussed how smoking affects the lungs and reversal of damage, I would like to talk about how cigarettes hurt the brain and the heart. Now, when you inhale, your blood vessels constrict. Now, this is the leading cause for stroke, blocked arteries, constriction. The FDA stated that smoke is carried in the blood. This is the concerning part, because in the blood, your heart pumps your blood. Your heart delivers the blood to other parts of the body, whether it be your kidneys, your liver, other organs. Now this is where your other organs get poisoned by the cigarettes and carcinogens found in them. Now, when the heart is damaged by cigarettes, it is recommended to, again, consume green tea, and it's an anti-inflammatory like I stated before, and to exercise lightly. You don't want to overwork your heart. You only have one. Now the brain vessels, stroke. This is the concerning part in smoking cigarettes, because as you see here, we have a blockage in the vessel. This is what causes a stroke. Now, the only recommendation for stroke victims, unfortunately, it cannot be undone, the damage. The only recommendation is to stop smoking altogether. Therefore, you would prevent another stroke, possibly being a fatal one. Now that we have covered all the risks, let's talk about quitting. Quitting can't be easy. It's a huge struggle for some. I mean, some people go into mood swings, they need that nicotine. This is what draws them back. They know the health risk. That's the concerning part here. However, unfortunately, sometimes the individual involved may need a health scare, whether it be a loved one, they lost a loved one, or whether it be themselves going to the doctor's office and hearing, you have the risk of having lung cancer pretty soon. And the healing for this that is recommended is possibly seeing a therapist, getting therapy, or going to face-to-face meetings, counseling, rehab. They have all these sources available for you. Now the NCBI has stated that counseling can help, face-to-face meetings, like I stated before, but you also have to want it for yourself. That is a huge part here in this. But you always are going to have help in the end, and no matter how hard it gets, everyone is there for you, family, friends, you name it. Now that I've talked about breaking the habit and moving towards a more healthy future, I'd like to wrap this presentation up. Now, we've talked about not just how cigarettes hurt every other organ in your body, but not just the lungs. We've learned about that, how it hurts your brain, your heart, your blood vessels, all throughout your body, because it's carried all throughout your blood. Oxygen in the blood. That is huge. Now, one of my favorite quotes is from Audrey Hepburn. And she states, the very word impossible says, I'm possible. Now, I love that quote because it means anything can be done if you set your mind to it. Thank you.